Yeah, pretty much this conversation is just more like just telling I will the goose arm at the very least, or what Shina calls them subhumans. Cause cause Shina is obviously just a complete jerk to them. He will literally just yeah, you saw like half breeds. That's what he will just say. Well, luckily, I don't really. Okay, so unlucky that for us that because of how this will work, we don't have Gatchi or Shina with us. They were ground at the moment. So we're supposed to be like a diversion to get Alencia to say thing. No, you won't. I mean, come on, we can't just have a princess just fight in the battle. We're supposed to be protecting her, not send her into combat. So yeah, so the reason why I did took like the bands, obviously it's to like, it's equipped them to like the only few people that that don't have bands. So yeah, because they're not gonna be able to rejoin her into the next chapter. But I feel like this map in particular, this map is well, you can see the two bridges for you to take. So whichever one you prefer, you can go in that direction. But on this side in particular, there's a drawable pole axe for this. It's just an axe that's affected against horseback. Now, so yeah, so I want to like talk about this, but the weight on these affected weapons are like insane. Because yeah, like 18 weight, that is basically saying that this axe not having 0 attack speed because he doesn't have the strength to wield this properly at the very least. The same thing with the hammer too. Like the hammer, it's also ridiculously heavy and it's inaccurate as well. Which, speaking of that hammer, she's the only one with the skill and likely the speed to like to at least have a chance to double these guys at the very least. This one for sure because yeah, 2 speed, yeah, that's definitely gain double at the very least. But this guy here has 6 speed, so maybe she won't double. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother checking the map. So for now, I'm just gonna have to do this and then just start the map. So obviously, well, by sneaking around to basically plan a sneak attack. So as long as we remain in these thickets, we cannot be seen. And even if I skip to the next phase because of it. So now it's time to actually go in on the attack. You pretty much afford to be seen regardless because there's not enough trees to like make it across the map, so you have to come out eventually. Alright, that's actually not bad of a level. put you here, and then hopefully Oscar can hit the 95 to get rid of this guy. You can keep in mind, everybody stays in turn. If it's not 100, it's 50%. We had spotted the mercenaries. So now they're gonna give chase, obviously. Yeah, let me do this. Let me do this at the very least. It's for the damage, anyways. Now give me that PoR axe. Really, Oscar? Now it's not the time to miss. One shot this guy now. Okay, let's hope this enemy phase goes well. Because Oscar does have the javelin equipped. Well, I kind of figured that something like this would happen. Oh my god, that is just a bad level right there. Luckily, this guy with the steel bar is being weighed down for I2 double him at the very least. And hopefully, boy, finish him off. Especially since, you know, boy was at by with him. Which, yeah, last time Oscar was also at that point. I definitely want to heal Oscar at the very least. No double anything that Well, let's see how that level up goes. Magic and luck. At least it's more damage at the very least. But it could have been a lot more better though. Yeah, let me just go ahead and do this. I wasn't planning to use two-hand at usage if I could just do this instead. But yeah, with the ability to like canter around even after attacking is pretty strong, and that's what makes, well, canter just really powerful in general. Go for it. I definitely need to pull these guys in next, just so I can get rid of them. It does slow in some enemies, but I don't even double this guy. Come on. I'm gonna actually put her right here. There is a reason why, though. Now, why I can't do that, I want to get this guy a lot more closer. And I forgot, I need to make sure he has a ranged weapon for the archer. So now that triggers the rest of the enemy to come charging towards you. Get credit. And now that for some reason this guy decided to go for Ike for some weird reason. That was a lot of damage. I see. But luckily for me, I can just surround this guy at the very least. And I'm not referring to the Momodan, I'm referring to the archer that was next to me. Okay, at least I got rid of him at the very least. But he was gonna be a little bit annoying if Boy had to like had to miss him basically. At least he got the skill needed to most likely the hits because well his stupid skill is for preventing him from having good hit rates. I'm just gonna get rid of this guy next. Give it this defenseless healer because I do not want him to heal the enemies. Why did the Almanac have to go up and block the boss? Well, since this guy just really wants to like protect the boss for some reason, I'm gonna give it the soldier because unlike the Almanac, this guy doesn't move. More chip XP is always nice to have, but Sora is almost out of wind uses. Hey, he got speed at the very least. Okay. Hey, he's the one who's saying that, so I ain't gonna be the one judging. I can have to get rid of him actually. Just give me one of those iron swords at the very least. Okay, good. I'll have Boy wicked this guy and then I'll have Ike finish him off. I don't know why I'm checking every option. I should just use this sword. And just side beat him. Alright, that's a pretty good level up, Ike. That helps fix your issues that you are having. Yeah, I am forced to actually do this because nothing else I have for weakening him. Well, defeat him, I should say. Whatever you say. Oh, that's a good level up, Oscar. That's a good level up. All of that is just a soldier and healer, but I could just spare the healer if I really want to. Nah, we're not sparing anybody. Okay, maybe we are. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That'd be dumb. Come here, you little healer. Did he? Okay, yeah, he is vulnerable. And so is that guy. You're not surviving this time. I know I don't really need to do that whatsoever. I really did not have to go out of my way to get rid of that one guy, but experience is experience regardless. And speaking of experience, there is still bonus XP to actually get in this chapter. Because unlike the last chapter where you could not get any bonus XP whatsoever, I don't know why that was the only map where you cannot get bonus experience. This one you actually can. Basically, you can have everybody else escape, but once I escape, it ends the chapter. But if you get everybody else to escape, you literally get bonus XP for everybody that escapes. And the weirdest thing is about this escape thing, it's that this escaping mechanic is only used 2 times in this whole game, and this is just the first one. And soon we're about to get to the second one, and then we never have to see escape chapters ever again. You're like a couple old women. Okay. I believe if he is still alive, you get this man snap, which only makes sense because he's like the only healer you have in this game. Well, in the group right now. We get more later, but he's the only healer that we have at the moment. And yeah, you see, like, I still got some clear time bonus, but also some bonus XP for having my allies escape. Might as well get this chapter over with because I can. Well, we're here now. Well, that was quick. So yeah, some more reinforcements, obviously. I think this should be a good start, at least. Yeah, I'm not wasting like any time. I'm just gonna try to just beat this chapter. I believe these guys don't drop anything. I know there's a maid that drops the fire tone, but I think that actually appears to add some reinforcements. So for now, I'll just get rid of these guys quickly. Nice. Someone should be able to take a hit from this guy. It is just an Iron Lance after all. And once he does take a hit, he'll be able to level up at the very least. And speaking of level up, I like that's not bad, honestly. It's like the more strength he has, the more the less speed penalty that he has to suffer from. Also, apparently this guy has so little strength, he doesn't do damage with the hand axe. And keep in mind, this is with weapon triangle advantage, by the way. You know, where you get additional might or hit depending on the game, and this guy still doesn't do damage to Oscar. Frankly, I still miss, but my point stand was. It's like you're not, but I'm not getting hit. I don't have to worry about it. Also, yeah, we do get her as an ally. Now, you don't need to worry about her safety. She will go out of her way to follow where Ike is and recruit herself. So, as long as you put Ike in a, if you put Ike close enough to her, she will be able to recruit herself on turn 1, no less. Yeah, she's going to level up again pretty soon. As far as I'm aware of, unless because I don't know the calculation on Maniac mode, I'm pretty sure that Ultra will never never actually kill her unless he somehow managed to get a critical, which I doubt that's even a possibility. But like I said, I don't know Maniac whatsoever, so I can't pretty much confirm that whatsoever. And now she's with us. I need to check, that's yeah, none of these are safe options whatsoever. I'm going to use the Steel Axe right here and then just charge her right straight to the Armor Knight, so to do... Oh, that's it about those Armor Knights? I meant these Armor Knights, because apparently I can't hit anything. I swear, I really despise fighting with them so much. Just get rid of this guy to make me feel better. Oh, just drop that. We don't have a convoy, so... But I'm not too worried about one useful name whatsoever. Oh, and let's get Mia a kill at the very least. So yeah, so I really should show this. Mia does come with this. This obviously gives the Myrmidon Essence, which increases my skill and speed at the very least. And she does have Vantage, well, in good in practice, but in theory, not so much. I don't like to do this, but I don't have any other choice if I want to get rid of this guy. At the very least I get the one that... It's the one that aggroed this guy at the very least. I need to make sure I get to the treachery room before the thief gets in and steals the treasure because, well, once the thief takes an object, obviously it will become droppable, but if they take another treasure, it will no longer be droppable. The treasure that they stole first will no longer be droppable. And if they steal any more, then the next item will no longer be droppable until, well, the inventory is full. Which most of the time they can only steal up to 3 treasures and they always have like a knife on the hand. Okay, at least I'm getting these guys to move at the very least. At depth, maybe? Thank you. It should make up after Titania's failure to kill this guy. I'm not sure about that guy. He cannot hit her. I don't know where that guy is even going at this point. Goodbye. Yeah, that's true. Greg has he has a weapon that gives him resistance. He's good. Well, up they go to a room where they could fight each other. And now I had to walk all the way back to where he was. And now the boss has finally decided to show his face at the very least. This guy here, being a mage, as Ike puts it, he does have the mage band. So you at least get this at the very least. It should be tanky enough to tank the hits. But I really need this archer to get out of here. Another level up for my Armor Knight. And more stats to go with it. This guy does drop some keys, and if I could block up the guy off, he won't be able to do much to get through. Yeah, get rid of this guy. He at least have a steel weapon, but the other guy doesn't. Now that they cannot enter. But I still have to be a little bit careful of these guys. Also, this mage as well. This mage does drop a fire taunt, which we definitely need for Soren because he's about to break his weapon. I know what's in the chat, so I'm gonna get him the keys to the chats. Yeah, it's the Armor Slayer. And this thing, just like with the poleaxe and hammer, this thing also weighs a lot, like 17, and this is a sword no less. Swords are like the lightest thing in... Okay, maybe not the lightest thing, but they're still pretty light. Whatsoever. And yet, for some reason, Terra is treating these things as the weight like boulders. Yeah, these enemies are tickling him, but he can easily, well, either tank the hit or just dodge them. And yeah, the thief is has to go to. I actually don't know what the team is going because there's no way for him to get to a treasure room because both passageways is a block and there's no other chest. Oh hey, level up. More speed and defense is honestly pretty good for her, but she really needs strength so she doesn't get weighed down by heavier axes. As well as, well, just hitting harder in general. Counter block! Get destroyed! He lived on one. That would have been so perfect if he also hit and then get countered. Yeah, this guy's a little bit more bulkier for that. No damage. I know I'm pretty much just using my JK way so often, but that's practically what you have to do at the very least. On low difficulty, you can just use whatever you want. It's fine regardless who you use. But like on the higher difficulties, you are expected to use your JK. Honestly, the 8 HP enemy should go down first. Not the one with 1 HP. I think it's funny just to leave him on his last leg. Now I can get the key and get the keys and open one of these chests, which gives the ward stat, which is a pretty good stat to use. It will be a lot. It actually will help against this guy at the very least. Obviously, I don't really need to use it, but it does help at the very least. Just stand there. I'm not worried about the armor, sir. Even if I was, it's only double damage, and it's well, it's heavy, as I already showed off. It's so heavy that practically like you're practically like have like you're practically just gonna get weighed down by a lot by just using it. I need most of my units just to deal with this one guy. Gonna park you here so we can protect Ike, and then he'll Soren because he's pretty weakened, and one more physical hit will likely take him down. No damage. How about you try harder next time? Oh no, it's the Armor Slayer. 5 damage. And he gets doubled. Yeah, if these were lighter like in older fireman games, it would be a lot. Why do you do that? Okay, that's good. Because I wanted to get rid of the mage. I want to get rid of the mage. That is like, well, that is going to try to provoke me with fire spells. So. I think it's better to have Shinon deal with this and have her get the next chats at the very least. So innocent enough, which I actually should say that. So as you saw, the guy hit me. However, the uses on the fire totem is at 4. For some reason in the Terry series, if you use your weapon and you well, if you die, the game doesn't register the use of the weapon that you just did. So in theory, it is possible to attack an enemy, let them hit you, you then kill the enemy, and if they drop the weapon comes with 4 uses. I don't know why that it does this, but it just does. Also, that guy stole my 3-use vulnerary. Not the 2-use one, the 3-use one. And for that, he must die. So yeah, so obviously because he stole from Ike, yeah, he has 1 more speed higher, so he was able to steal. But something I should also point out is for the steal thing is that it only steals unequipped items or weapons. But I'll go more into detail on that once I actually get my own thief. But for now, I'm just not gonna talk about it. Just know that these thieves are not afraid to steal your stuff. And that is crucial. This is crucial because if I did not have the band equipped, it's very likely that the thief would steal the band and I cannot get it back. Where are you going? I'll go after this one. I mean, it's straight and the rest is not bad. If it helps him take mages, then I'll accept it. Where are you going? Yeah, that didn't do much, but that... I mean, what you should expect is a wind tome against a mage. Wow, you didn't feel like attacking Oscar? You just had to fight a defensive bow user? What is wrong with you? Hey, another level up the very least. And he got speed. Let's go. The speed armor is real. Ah yes, magic. No strength whatsoever. Incoming matches so Mia. Watch out, bro. Here she comes. Just go ahead and do this. Yeah, if he doesn't kill, that's fine for me because I actually did not want him to actually get the kill because I'd rather give it to Oscar. And now I can have Oscar deal with that mage that's basically been, I wouldn't even call him a nuisance, but it's just been annoying more like it. Also, hammer time! And I missed. That still did a lot though. I mean, it's a hammer, obviously. It was effective on her. Well, it was effective on the guy, obviously. I'm not really sure if these enemy general have like these enemy almanac has like any gender differences, but I would prefer if they just don't tell us. Hey, at least someone got the level that he needs. And now he only takes 1 damage. It's literally gonna be a 1 damage fight at that point. I'm not even joking. And this is with weapon triangle disadvantage. Because yeah, magic has its own weapon triangle, which fire beats wind, wind beats thunder, and thunder beats fire. I might as well use the javelin because I don't want to break the short spear pretty early, let's just say. Got rid of this guy. Can I just number here? I can. And cool, that's why I actually work for Ike. Well, I use this to get rid of this guy. And we're trying to come up with a plan from there. Oh yeah, talk as well. Yeah, murder her speed. Murder that speed with that weapon. Also, I can't do that, but I'm not going to because, well, I don't want her to get the boss kill, obviously. Also, I prefer that also doesn't happen whatsoever. I do need to weaken the guy, so I guess I could let her attack. Whatever you say. Yeah, this is the lowest I ever gotten her. But the lowest by amount of HP, I should say. Just to clarify. Because, yeah, I'm being very risky with her. Yeah, I can attack for here. Just in case somehow I miss 296. And considering what happened earlier, it's possible. Whoa, so you're a mage? I don't know why. It just seems funny that I goes, oh, so you're a mage. So okay. Hey, he got magic from that, and obviously everything else that went with it. Just use the slim sword. Honestly, the slim sword as a weapon is just. I don't know how to describe it. It's I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good in certain scenarios, but I don't like the weapon that much. Somehow I knew I was gonna miss twice. But then again, it was my own fault for even using that weapon. I could literally use the iron lens, and I did not have to do that. Meanwhile, someone can't even damage this guy, so I'm just gonna finish the chapter off. And now we get to see what's going on with the other two. Because they're still going at it, apparently. And we're just completely surrounded at this point. I don't know, what is scarier, getting mauled by a Lagoose or Petrine? Oh, but guess who's here? Appears, says very few words, said nothing else, leaves. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I just really want to show that, really. The very few times that I caught some like subhuman, but like I would say that is offensive to them at the very least. In any case, as much as I want to like skip to basically skip the rest of this and just go all the way to like, well, to end the video, let's just say, I really cannot skip this part of the game. Because come on, I need to actually show this, because you know, it just feels wrong to skip it when, well. Now I will say for the next coming cutscene, there's nothing I can do with the voice acting because one particular character's voice sounds so low I can barely even hear what they're saying. So there's nothing I can do with that. Even if I increase the volume.
What's going on? Where are you?
Mike! Stay back!
Here's this blade.
What are you doing?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I would prefer it if you use your proper weapon, so that I might see you at your full strength. General Gawain, Rider of Dain.
That was my name. Once. But I threw it away. The only weapon I need is right here.
Do you want to die?
Your voice. I remember you. Think you can defeat me? The man who taught you how to fight? What a fool. Come on, boy. Come try me.
Is that all there is? No resistance.
Father! Don't leave. Don't leave me! Father!
Yeah, like I said, that was the Black Knight's voice before, well, he got a new one in, well, Heroes and such. Because I could barely understand what he's even saying in the cutscene. Also, one of the wells by emotion changed to like the portrait with Aito. But he was shown to be physically angry, obviously. If the son is as stupid as the father. And then he teleported. And yeah, we have this moment right here where Guerrero is literally on his last breath. As Ike is literally trying to carry him back to base again, treated. And yeah, with the death of Graham, that's gonna be it at the very least.